Ooh, MILF alert!
Enjoy in moderation.
God, you know what's
Enjoy
bad?
in moderation. We drank all of this shit. Enjoy in moderation on the fucking bottle. Enjoy in moderation, my goddamn ass.
Are we?
I'm pouring another
episode,
fucking one.
Episode, yes.
I just noticed the enjoy in moderation, and I'm noticing how fucking little we're doing. I'm a lightweight. I'm drinking like this is 90% water and 10% fucking UV blue, and I'm still getting drunk.
Is this for you or for the episode so I can start the timer?
We're fucking going. We're going.
Okay.
We're going. 1, 2, 5.
1, 2.
I don't know why I started saying 1, 2, 5. I'm not wearing my headphones. I can't hear. Fuck. Talk to you.
Are you...
Am I good with money? Shit, I'm great with money. I actually am, as a person, great for money. I'm great at buying all the shit I fucking want to, and still having money in my goddamn bank.
Well, I've seen you do it. You're like, a third goes straight to savings, a third goes straight to bills or necessities, and then a third goes to...
Whatever the fuck I want to buy.
Fun spending money, and fun spending money, you understand, can be like, okay, there's this one thing I really want. Fun spending money will be saved so I can do the fun spending thing instead of ever dipping into savings.
Yeah. I don't. And like my bills aren't that high because I live with my mom still. I pay for a lot of shit here too. I pay for like some rent. I pay for groceries here. I'm the one who does the grocery shopping now.
God, she looks like she should be into some kinky shit. Sorry.
Oh, God, there's like a conversation you can have with her like that.
I totally like.
You're a political
off,
person.
The more I look, I'm not gonna like. If I were to play Huniepop after I got home and sobered up, I would not remember anything.
Of course, everyone's favorite question. I'm 109, you dick. That's true. How much she weighed.
But anyway, like she just seems like she'd be into.
I'm buying the Asian girl a Rubik's cube.
Is that actually what you're supposed to do though?
Oh, shit. Now I have to get you something.
Yeah.
She really liked it. Okay, I'm okay with this.
Ooh, that one I really like. That's actually one of my favorite items.
Oh, shit.
But she seems like she'd be into really kinky stuff.
Yeah, I think there's one point which she'll ask you like a sex question. You can joke about tying someone down, and she'll be like, "Shit, that sounds fun."
I also agree with the MILF.
Oh, I love that sweater. Look at that sweater.
It's a very cute sweater.
I like sweaters. I wear sweaters a lot too, actually.
Sweaters just remind me of like a very comfy thing. That's why I like Nikki so much. Like, she starts the game off in a sweater, and sweaters just remind me of like cozy winterness, like cuddling up with hot chocolate kind of deal. Even though her character is like totally into introverted video game playing, which
you know, power to her. She's just also a bitch is my problem. If she was all about the video game shit, I'd be like, yeah, you're really interesting and I really like you. But she's also a fucking bitch to you. Even if you fucking max her out, she's still unnecessarily... Good, right? Yeah, she likes red, not blue.
Sexuality. Red is sexuality.
But like, she's still unnecessarily a bitch to you. Even when you're like fucking her. Like the fucking morning after, she's a bitch to you.
Go to one more left. No, that's right. There we go. There you go. No. Oh, you could have gone right and gotten a 4 combo.
Oh.
God damn it.
Oh.
God damn you, Bernice.
To be fair, I have trouble with my left and rights. My brain just does not consider it useful information, and it doesn't happen enough for me to be like, oh, you know what I should finally learn?
You just did...
Left and right.
You just did the thing before I could help you not do the thing. Is there a time limit on things?
No.
So you can keep playing this up until you're like super sexy man god?
Yep. There's no time restrictions. The only lose condition is if you fail a date. I kind of like playing games with no lose condition. I know that sounds like suck fucking filthy casual ass motherfucker up in here. I just like to relax sometimes, and games without lose conditions are the best for that. A game that I've never... Boy, when did I run out of moves?
When you stop paying attention.
Fuck!
I was watching it, and I just didn't care that you were losing.
Shit. And she even fucking taunted me. Oh, I feel sad now.
You know, aerodynamics is really interesting.
Is my penis aerodynamic? What's the craziest place you haven't done it but would like to?
Wait, I want to answer this honestly. Wait. Underneath your desk during class. Probably like an airport bathroom. Honestly, an airport bathroom would be really fucking fun because it means we're in the middle of traveling.
Shit.
I know what she would want. Because she's a goddamn teacher and really wants to fucking get railed. But...
Let's go with Lola.
Have a good night.
Okay.
All the girls I like are currently unavailable. I like Kiana, Belly, who was the girl we were just
I would
talking?
have said Nikki because...
Akiyuma.
Because I
also got a
really,
date with her recently. You can't do anything.
because I'm not playing this and listening to her dialogue or reading it.
Alright.
You fucked up.
Apparently she likes coffee more than that. She's trying to play tennis. What should would get? Have a frisbee. You like tennis? Here's a frisbee.
How did you know?
God damn it, you were actually right.
There's an icon next to them.
Wait, show me.
In the store, a star means she'll get a lot of points, but a heart means she'll give you a shit ton of points and you'll get a new item.
I didn't know that.
About to ask you.
I do, because I've done this before. I've beaten this game. I know what I'm doing. I'm just too drunk to win.
I know. No, you're getting really fucked by RNG, honestly.
And I'm drunk. Let's be honest on that one.
That's also a very cute top.
Oh,
It fits with the tennis aesthetic. She wants to play tennis at night.
But we're on a hike. We're not playing tennis. She's just a dumb motherfucker. Shit.
It's not as bad as the pajamas.
Oh, fuck the pajamas. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm gonna do this.
I lost my train of thought. Let's talk about
She doesn't like blue. I just did combo blue.
I was going to talk about aerodynamics because to me,
And then I said, is my penis aerodynamic?
not really.
Oh. So you mean my balls can't take space flight and start fucking Klingons?
Wait. Are you talking about going straight, or are you talking about if your penis was to its side? Because if it was going straight, I'm assuming most penises are curved. So,
Mine ain't, but it's common.
So, the air would have to actually go through the effort of traveling around the curve, and assuming it was cut off from your body, and just flying.
Like
really
my dick's flying on its own.
Yeah.
For the sake of this aerodynamics question, we're assuming my dick has learned how to fly.
So it's going straight, so there's less surface area for the air to travel around, but the air has to meet behind the penis at the same time. So the air on top has to go around, under, and behind the penis, versus the penis that only has to make contact, and it can slowly go under the penis. So you have air creating lift going from the top to the base. The air to the base, creating lift because your penis is turned upwards.
But my penis doesn't curve. My penis...
I know, I'm saying this as the example. God damn it.
Your example's wrong.
Straight, no. Straight, it would meet at the same place, and while it could travel well, like a bullet, it would not create lift. A curved penis would create lift in the same way, like if it was pointing straight up, like an aircraft wing. If it was aerodynamic like an airfoil, it would make sense. And I hope, like, people are probably going to correct me later on this. But it would create some type of lift. Not great lift, but lift. It would be assuming you have a constant fuel source propelling you forward.
Yeah, my balls.
No.
My balls.
If it was out in space...
My balls.
In a multi-dimensional space, it would continue going up away from Earth. If you were straight, it would go at an angle. Like we have a horizontal, a vertical, and a plane axis. If you were to throw it straight, it would achieve some type of lift going up until it eventually went up straight and kept going until it was going in a big circle because of how it's curved.
I stopped paying attention. Wait, if
with
we have
a straight bullet sensation, it wouldn't drop. It would just continue going straight, eliminating gravity and.
I should have upgraded.
You should have, because
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you to upgrade. It would continue going straight ad infinitum, within the realm of 3D movement. Because the way Albert Einstein said is that time and space is like a giant sheet with which mass puts an effect on. Versus at that time, which was really common of three-dimensional space of Y, X, and Z axes.
Right, it imagined space and time is like a sheet.
God damn, we're everywhere.
Also, I have a question. If there is a normal plane, is there a kinky plane? I thought of that right when you said that.
Damn it would be funny if we were on Lola.
What do you do, like, for work? How tall are you? Just 1 inch shy of 6 feet. You're exactly like me!
I had not like.
I'm actually a fourth of an inch less than 6 feet tall.
I am 5 foot.
I haven't
6 or
asked your
7.
last name yet. It's LePron. Yeah, but see, there's a heart next to that one. So when I give her the yoga belt, I get an item added to my inventory.
She's honestly.
Which upgrades 3 random tokens to power token. Who gives a shit about that?
You do. Honestly, she's such a sweetheart cutie.
Oh, she's one of my favorite characters.
Like, personality-wise, she's such a sweetheart from what I've been paying attention to.
And again, she totally seems like the type of girl that if you asked to do anal, would say yes, but would actually be really, like, just have that moment on her face of, uh-oh.
I was ignoring that, but it's just one of those things where, attitude-wise, she's such a sweetheart that it'd be fun to get a cup of coffee with her and just talk about life.
Except I don't like coffee. I like coffee shops. I'm getting super lucky right now. What the hell?
Yes, and agreed, coffee shops are amazing. Wouldn't order coffee in a coffee shop, I'd probably just get soda, but the atmosphere and the smell of coffee in of itself is amazing.
See, I like books and writing and such, so, like, one of my favorite things is, like, coffee shop atmosphere. Because that's, like, super important to so many novels where, like, these people have fun in a coffee shop. What can I do? I can consume passion, or I can consume heroic, except for...
Broken Heart wouldn't do much because there's not enough.
I'm gonna wait to use it. Because there's no... they don't expire.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
Oh, tit jobs.
We were talking about aerodynamics and human sexuality.
Aerodynamics.
Dynamics, I'm sorry. Or
no,
in this
you didn't
case,
say it wrong. I was just making the joke of
or in the case of
aerodynamics.
And backtracking and how she just seems like she would know how to give a great tit job.
Yeah.
Which is really offensive, but it's a thing that exists. Where you jack a dude off with your tits.
Which is not something we can do. Not even, like, talking about dreams and shit, just talking about, like, the reality of what our bodies are physically capable of. A man, unless he's particularly large or fat, to be less polite about it, isn't going to be able to give a fucking tit job, let's be honest here. That's not even about being rude, that's just about being honest. With human physicalness.
Rock on! You finally won a date.
With Belly, why the fuck did it take me so long? She's going to send me a picture now and it's going to be awesome. And I have money.
But it's really fun to... In this case, I think it's really fun to talk about, like, the real dating dynamic... Well, tits. And the real dating dynamics. If you were to just go after a single woman, which is the polite thing to do instead of, like, the frat thing to do.
Yeah. Well, like... You should always assume...
Can't do it.
Yeah, there's no point in upgrading. This one just lowers how much damage broken hearts do. And even so, it's still gonna fucking take you out.
But continue.
What do you do to calm down when someone makes you angry?
Because I was talking about
try to relax.
Dating a single woman versus the fraternity conquest act.
Well, like, here's the thing. Unless they explicitly say, if you run 2 dates too fucking close together, you're that asshole. You are that asshole. There's no two ways about it. You're that asshole.
Because, like...
What's your cup size?
I love Bones, and there was an episode where there was a fraternity, and they had this whiteboard up of conquests, which I think is horrible.
Oh, yeah.
It dehumanizes women, it dehumanizes people. But it's one of those things where you don't mark it down, but, I mean, if you're with a woman who's only, like, telling you, like, explicitly, I really only just want to get laid after this, we're not doing anything else, that's fine.
Yeah, that's one of those things in which your other date is for romantic pursuits, whereas one date is for that. But unless you've explicitly talked about it, you should totally assume that the person expects you to be exclusive.
Yes, you should only romantically and sexually pursue a single person, unless it's like you're dating and you're like, hey,
can I fuck her? Or can I fuck them? Or do we have are we allowed to fuck other people? And maybe they're like, yeah, we're not far enough in our relationship for me to give a shit about that.
Or
it's like, okay,
or,
that also gives the expectation that eventually you will be far enough in your relationship that not fucking other people is expected.
Or, as Dr. Brennan says, the monogamy is like almost not inherently, it's a flawed idea with today's society where you discuss it like, hey, the sex we have is really, really fun, but is there an acceptable tolerance of going to have sex with other people under the explicit
situation
agreement that
this.
It's not a romantic pursuit, only sexual? Because myself, I can understand I'm not even an inherently sexual person. It's just like,
Thank you.
if you want to do the thing with other people, go do it.
See, and I'm just a monogamous person. I couldn't see myself being part of anything like that. And that's just who I am. I wouldn't want my partner doing it. I wouldn't want me doing it. It doesn't fucking matter.
I wouldn't do it, but that's just because that's not the kind of person I am. Like, I can't do the thing without a romantic component. Because that's just because it deals with how introverted I am. And not even just introversion in of itself, but...
See, and I could, and although I would prefer there to be a romantic component to it, I could go and fuck someone without the romantic component. Fuck. I'm running out of
can't.
words.
It's just... It's not even weird, it's just who I am. And people who say, man, I just like... And I'm gonna use women as the example. Like, hey, I just want to have sex with as many people as I want without any consequence. To me, that's okay. That's great.
That's who you are.
So comfortable with your sexuality and safely use protection.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
So you don't have any... And I'm going to use this just strictly as STIs and STDs.
Yeah.
Because pregnancy isn't a disease, it's just pregnancy. It's continuing our existence as a species. And
I ran out of moves. I was trying to get sentiment so I could get more moves. But I fucked up and used my thing to get sentiment to get more moves.
You know what has sentiment?
The next episode?
Yes.
Yay! I'm gonna lick you.
Oh, that
I
was
licked
gross. That was
There's
disgusting.
hair on my tongue.
As it should be.
I do.
Why are you doing the
How
thing?
many times a day would you have sex? Because I'm finishing it off before we end the episode.
How many times a day would you have sex?
You can't handle as many times, I'd fucking do it. It's like I can handle plenty. Try me.
Okay,
Yeah.
agreed. Because... Stop.
Reach, motherfucker, reach! Woo. Not what I meant, I'm stretching. Woo.